Let me see. There's a bonus sheet. Oh, there is actually a bonus sheet. How does it work? So, the source to plowshare sheet, like EOC. How many times do we see it?
I heard. I don't have a verification, but someone told me it's like 2% ish of packs, 1 out of 50.
Wait. No, way. Like, no
Oh,
way.
the special guest.
Specialized are 2%. Okay. Wait, these are... Oh, source to plowshare, these are commander cards?
Yeah, don't do the commander card.
Oh, my bad. Wait.
There's stellar sites. And then there's the special guest. Special guest is about 2%. Stellar sites is like, I thought it was 1 in every 8, but I could be wrong. Can someone just actually figure that out?
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Like this stellar side. This is this like 30% of the packs are gonna have this? There are no commons here.
I thought it
right?
was 1 in 8. 1 in 8.
It's one per 1 in 8. Wait, 1 in 8 are gonna have stellar side? Really?
Okay, someone please actually just fact check this.
Oh, this is because there are no commons, no uncommons in it. Alright, let's do this one quickly then. Alright? We got like a lot of lands.
What is this? There's 45 of these.
There's 45 of us. We can go do mythics as well, right? Alright,
Okay.
here we go. The first one is Ancient Tomb. You tap it, add 2 colorless. This land deals 2 damage to you. Kinda fine to ramp, I guess. I don't know, man. It's so hard to rate this for limited. I mean, it ramps you, but it also kills you very quickly. I think it's good in limited. I think it's a C+. Different lands. I mean, there's like... Scotty, there is one green card at common that cares about different lands, and then there's 2 colorless cards that we don't like on uncommon that care about different land names. Like, this is not a real thing.
B- for me. I actually think it's quite good.
If you cast it early, like, it's... Yeah, you do dare to play this. Like, using your life as a resource to play things faster, it's really powerful. It is really
It's
powerful.
like, okay, like, you're if you're concerned, if something has gone terribly wrong, if you're accelerated with your land 1 mana turn over your opponent and you're somehow on the back foot, something has gone terribly wrong.
Yep.
Like, you're casting 1 more mana's worth of stuff than your opponent every turn. You better be beating down.
Yeah, I don't care if you lose 10 life, it's fine. Okay, B- for me as well. Blast Zone. This land enters with a charge counter on it. Tap, add colorless. XX tap.
Okay, what are you sorting by?
Sorry, what?
What are you sorting by? What's your sort?
Cost. I can sort by number. You want to sort by number?
Let's do by number.
It's the same thing. Scotty.
Really? Oh, sorry. I must have been sorting incorrectly.
This land is... Okay, X tap, put X charge counters on this land. 3 and tap, sacrifice this land, destroy each non-land permanent with mana value equal to the number of charge counters on this land. Didn't like this before, don't like it now. I'm like on a D+.
D for me.
You can go next.
Okay. Yep. We're on Blinkmoth Nexus. Land. Tap to add colorless. 1. This land becomes a 1/1 Blinkmoth artifact creature with flying until end of turn. It's still land. Tap and tap. Sorry, 1 and tap to target Blinkmoth creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Turning your land for relatively cheap into a artifact flyer is not the end of the world. Is it worth a colorless?
Nope.
Debatable. I think it's like okay. This is a D+ for me.
I'm on a D. It's not worth it. I don't think it's worth it. This is the only thing that does is make so 1/1 sometimes. Flying, that's cool. Actually D-, just D-. Not worth it, the colorless land. You really need to play your spells. It blocks as a... Yes, it blocks as a 2/2. You really need to play your spells. Bonder's Enclave for... sorry, what for? You tap it to add colorless. You tap 3 and agree, and you tap this and 3, that's 4 in total. Draw a card, activate only if you control a creature with power 4 or greater. This has been kind of cool. This has actually been kind of cool for like the right decks. I'm okay with this. I'm on a like C- on this one on average.
C- for Bonder's Enclave.
Yeah, this is fine. Like this is cool as 18th land in the right deck. Like just play 18.
Cascading Cataracts, land, indestructible, tap to add colorless, and 5, and tap to add 5 mana of any combination of colors, F.
Not worth it, F. Cathedral of War. We're doing this a bit faster because these are reprints and we kind of know about it, and a lot of you know about them as well. This line enters stepped. Now this is different. It has Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, that creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. You can tap it to add colorless. Now this is kind of worth it as a colorless land, I would say, because, well, now your creatures are going to be attacking as one when they're alone, when they're tapping alone, which is fine in this set with like stations. I don't think actually we're gonna have that many stations in decks because they're like 2 uncommons, but there are common ones, so I think that helps. Anyways, +1/+1 is a lot. +1 is a lot. No, this is not good. This is good with station, but it cannot station itself, that creature. I think I'm on. But when you're station, you kind of want to block. I think I still like this. I'm on a like C. I think this one is
okay. B- for Cathedral of War. This is gas. Cathedral of War is actually extremely powerful. It's just on a land, and all your attackers are just very, very strong. For the cost of
I'm just envisioning these slower decks, and I'm thinking about this station, but it's like just put it in a red deck and be happy, right?
Yeah, this enables attacks. It's beautiful.
Yeah, like B- is okay. B- is okay. Yeah, I'm for speaking this. That's true.
Exalted is a really strong keyword.
Yep. Very strong.
Celestial Colonnade, land. For this land enters tapped. Tap to add blue or white and 3 blue and white until end of turn. This land becomes a 4/4 white and blue elemental creature token, flying and vigilance. It's still land. This one's incredibly strong. Celestial Colonnade, really good. Helps you fix for those certain colors. I would splash this. You know, if it was like kind of low impact and just off of lander tokens.
Yeah.
Because that's turning your land into actual really big threat. Really big threat. This is a B for me.
I'm gonna B as well. That's beautiful. And in the end, it's a tap line that helps you fix, maybe. Well. Contested War Zone. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, that creature's controller gains control of this land. That's very good. You can tap it for colorless. For 1 and a tap, attacking creatures get +1/+0 until end of turn. Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. This is an F. No.
F.
Jesus Christ, no. The reward is not worth it. Losing a freaking land and giving opponent a land. My god.
No. Creeping Tar Pit. Creeping Tar Pit, land. This land enters tapped. Tap to add blue or black. 1 blue black. And until end of turn, this land becomes a 3/2 blue and black elemental creature. It's still land. It can't be blocked this turn. Not bad. Pretty good. In my opinion, a little weaker than Colonnade because of its blocking ability. But it's a B- for me.
I just had to stop her from leaking too much of her asshole. I want to B from this one as well. Like, this is always gonna get it, right? It's always gonna be 4 mana, deal 3 damage to the opponent. Yep, I like it. I want to B. Crystal Query. Tap it for colorless. You can also tap 5 more lands than this, so 6 mana to get 5 but different lands. Just an F. Don't play this.
All right, Deserted Temple. Land, tap to add colorless, or 1 and tap to untap target land. This is also an F.
And then if your lands are going to be very normal lands, which you don't want to pay mana to something. You don't want to lose mana with your lands, you want to gain mana with your lands, and you don't want them to be colorless. F. Dust Bowl. It's a land. You can tap it for colorless. You can pay 3 and sack this land. Destroy target non-basic land. An F, especially because there are basically no non-basic lands in this set, but would be an F anyways.
F. Yep. Echoing Deeps, land, cave. You may have this land enter tapped as a copy of any land in a graveyard, except it's what? What? Are you seeing this? They printed this?
Except it's a.
It's a what?
What is that?
What is this?
No. There is a cave word behind it. Yeah, I was weirded out from this when I saw it. Just 1 second. She thinks that her owner is coming, but I just gotta show her. Yeah, it has a cave behind it, right?
Okay.
F, don't play it. Can you continue? I just gotta show her neon.
Goodness gracious. Eldrazi Temple. Land. Tap to add colorless. Tap to add colorless. Spend this mana only to cast Eldrazi spells or activate abilities of colorless Eldrazi. This is an F. There are actually 0 Eldrazi's. Thrumming Pool isn't even an Eldrazi. It's an artifact. Oh, there's one Eldrazi. There's Vestige. Causal Vestige. It's an F. You're right. Causal Vestige. Endless Sands. Land. Desert. Tap to add colorless. 2 and tap to exile target creature you control. 4 and tap to sacrifice this land. Return each creature card exiled with this land to the battlefield under its owner's control. You can dream with this card to save your creatures, but it's actually just not worth, in my experience, just not worth the actual colorless cost. So I think this is actual F.
Man, yeah, you don't have Eldrazi. This is an F. Did you do next one? The Endless Fence?
I did, yes. That was my F for Endless.
Delta creature control. Yeah, F, definitely an F. Legendary Land, Gemstone Caverns. If this card is in your opening hand and you're not the starting player, you may begin the game with Gemstone Caverns on the battlefield. With a luck counter on it, if you do exile a card from your hand, you can tap it to add colorless. If your Gemstone Caverns has a luck counter on it, instead add 1 mana of any color. Not made for limited, where value is a little bit different than in some crazy constructed formats. F.
F. Yep. Alright, Grove of the Burn Willows. Grove of the Burn Willows is a land and tap to add colorless or tap to add red or green, and each opponent gains 1 life.
Yeah.
It's actually okay. I think this is actually okay as a fixer and specifically green-red. I think it's like a C-.
Yeah, I'm gonna C-. This is like really... This is way better than dealing 1 damage to you, because you can always use it. It's way better. Yeah, C-. High Market. You tap it for colorless, you tap it and sacrifice a creature, gain 1 life. F. No, not worth the colorless.
Hilarious. F.
Hilarious.
Hissing Quagmire land. This land enters tapped, add black or green, and 1 black and green until end of turn. This land becomes a 2/2 black and green elemental with Death Touch. It's still a land. A little underwhelming, Hissing Quagmire as a 2/2. This is a C+ for me.
Yeah, C+ is nice. Not as good as the Azorius and Dimir one.
Yep.
Inkmoth Nexus. For you tap as a colorless, you pay 1. This land becomes a 1/1 for X and Blinkmoth artifact creature with flying, and in fact, it's still a land. Wincon, but not the one that I want in a set that doesn't have any infect. Except that 2/3. That gives this infect 3. So that's kind of cool, but this is, I think, an F.
This is worse for you than Blinkmoth Nexus.
I gave an F to Blinkmoth Nexus. But Blinkmoth Nexus can also block a 2/2. Right?
Yeah, I think this is still D+. Inventor's Fair, Legendary Land. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more artifacts, you gain 1 life, and tap to add colorless, and 4 and tap to sacrifice Inventor's Fair. Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Activate only if you control 3 or more artifacts. I don't think it's particularly good, but I also don't think it's that difficult to gain 1 life a turn with this. It's like okay, but barely worth the colorless cost. And if you have a bomb, it's still relatively expensive to fetch. So I think this is a D+.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. D+ seems fine. Still, like, colorless is so bad. Lava Claw Reaches. It's a Rakdos land that enters tapped. For 1 black and red until end of turn, this land becomes a 2/2 black and red elemental creature with X. This creature gets +X+0 until end of turn. Yeah, a bit hard for this to deal a lot of damage. It's like, I think it's the worst out of these ones. I think it's just a C. Or even worse. But it has to be fixed and so on. So yeah, C seems fine.
Yeah, C. Disappointing Lava Claw Reaches.
Disappointing for limited.
Lotus Field. Land. Hexproof. This land enters tapped. When this land enters, sacrifice 2 lands and tap to add 3 mana of any 1 color. This is an F.
F. Let's play another land. Lumbering Falls. Land. All of these are lands, man. Why am I saying land? Enters tapped. It's a green. Taps for green or blue. You can pay 2 green and blue until end of turn. This thing becomes a 3/3 with hexproof. It's still land. That is much worse than the Dimir one and Azorius one. Still kind of fine. Probably a C.
Yeah, I think this is also C. 3/3 is a little underwhelming when you're starting to use this effect. Disappointing. Mana Confluence, land, and tap to pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. I don't like these. I think you should fix with something else. Even in like it's not really, the juice is really not worth the squeeze for me. I'm not a big fan of these things. I actually think this was an F.
You always gotta lose life, so big. I'm gonna D for this one. Land, Meteor Crater. You choose the color of a permanent you control, add 1 mana of that color. It does nothing if you don't have a permanent. I mean, it's just an F. Don't play this.
It's an F. Yep. Mirror Pool. Mirror Pool is enters tapped, adds colorless, and a 1 and a colorless sacrifices land, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy, and 4 and a colorless and tap to sacrifice this land, create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. If this were usable, I think it would be pretty decent. To actually get colorless is extremely hard.
It is impossible. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's extremely hard. I think this is an F, which is a shame.
Yeah, if you could have a colorless, this would be a real deal. It's not okay. This is a colorless land, that's it. You're like not gonna have colorless in this set. You're just not gonna have colorless. You gotta have colorless. This is like a 6th type of mana. You're not getting colorless in this set, really. You're just not getting it, right? Can you get colorless with... you cannot get colorless with the pollinator, right? You can't.
Nope, you cannot.
Yeah, I would like it if it was usable, but it's not. Mutavolt for... You can tap it for colorless. For 1, this becomes a 2/2 with all types. That's pretty cool for land. Also a colorless land, man. So just a D+, I guess.
D+ for me as well.
Colorless lands are really bad and limited.
Mystifying Maze. Tap to add colorless, and 4 and tap to exile target attacking creature an opponent controls at the beginning of the next end step, or turn it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. Oh.
Oh, against stations? Spacecraft?
Yeah, that's... But then they get the ETB again, which is like super awkward.
That sucks, yeah.
I think this is bad. I think it's bad. Unfortunately, I actually think this is...
Really bad.
Huh. I think it's like a D-.
Yeah, D-. Like, it can gain a good amount of life, but D-. Can you please compare Mutavolt with Exiled Land? If you block with a Mutavolt, it dies. You're losing a land. Super late game, right? The Exalted Land gets you +1/+1 on any stage of the game, and in the early game, where it is the most potent, and it's always gonna be good, but in the early game, it is gonna be fucked up to play against it. Mutavolt does nothing in the early
You don't
game.
have to spend mana.
And... For what?
You don't have to spend mana.
You don't have to spend mana.
To get the Exalted.
Mutavolt just... You lose it. Full card when you trade, and you better believe you're trading with that. Which is something you cannot do until very late game. Alright, we got a Boros Needle Spires. Enter stepped, adds a red or white. Until the end of turn, for 4 mana, until the end of turn, this land becomes a 2/1 red and white elemental creature with double strike. That's pretty cool. Actually blocks some things pretty easily, but it's fine. It's like a C+, I think.
Yeah, C+ for me as well. Okay, this is Nesting Grounds. Nesting Grounds is tap to add colorless, and 1, move a counter from target permanent you control onto another target permanent. Activate only as a sorcery. Let's see, there's charge counters for stations, but charge counters can't become +1/+1 counters, sadly. Even in your +1/+1 counter theme deck.
Where did you have this?
This is Modern Horizons.
And it was actually good there in like Golgari. But you had like crazy things with counters. Crazy things.
Well, because like you were multiplying your counters when you move them, right?
Yeah, you're like multiplying them, activating effects with counters, right? Giving little menace is the worst one. Making creatures, shit like that.
Lifelink.
Yeah. So F.
I think this is an F. Yeah.
Petrified Field. For you can tap it for colorless. You can tap it and sacrifice it to return target land card from your graveyard to your hand, especially because it's to your hand, just an F. Bye-bye.
F. We're giving Fs too fast, I can't keep up. Plaza of Heroes.
Colorless lands, man.
Gosh, this is a lot of reading for an F. Tap to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this only to cast a legendary spell. Tap to add 1 mana of any color among legendary opponents' control. And 3 and tap, exile this land. Target legendary creature gains hexproof, indestructible to end of turn. Don't think there's enough in this set. F.
Oh, there's just a couple, like 5 or something. F.
Yeah.
Our Depot. Artifact land. This it's an artifact, okay? This enters tapped, you can tap it for colors, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts. This also has modular 1. That's kinda cool, like you can sack this to some things, it's an artifact, that's pretty cool, pretty cool. It's a colorless land, and I mean, it helps you cast artifacts but doesn't help you cast anything else. Nah, I'm just on an F.
Oh, that's kind of spicy card.
Yeah,
this
really
is
cool
new,
card.
isn't it? This is something new, isn't it?
No way. This no.
No, like something relatively new in the past, like.
I think it's also maybe Modern Horizons 2 or something like that. I can't remember.
Really?
I can't remember. I'm gonna check.
I think it's a D-.
Yeah, it's Modern Horizons 2. Yes, I was correct.
Oh, nice, nailed it. Okay. Ooh, yeah, Raging Ravine. Land enters tapped. Create. Add red or green, and 2 red and green, 4 mana total. Until end of turn, land becomes a 3/3 elemental, red and green elemental creature. With this, when this creature attacks, but a +1/+1 counter on it, it's still land. Yeah, this one's nice.
Yeah.
This one actually snowballs very nicely. Attacks quite well. If left alone for a couple turns, this will win the game and be a huge threat. This is a B for me.
Worse for me than Dimir and. I think it's a B-. Worse than Dimir and worse than Azorius. Reflecting Pool. Tap, add 1 mana of any type that the land you control could produce. No. I'm just gonna have this land produce something. It's gonna be a forest or plains or something, so F.
F. Scavenger Grounds. Land Desert. Tap to add colorless, and 2 and tap, sacrifice the desert, exile all graveyards. F.
F. Trembling Vent. Or it enters tapped, it's a white or black land for 1 and a white and black. Until after turn, this land becomes a 2/3 white and black elemental creature with lifelink. Lifelink is kinda nice, like to block those like 2/2s and something, so it's pretty cool, like C+. Nice.
Oh, yeah, C+ for me as well. A little small, but it's nice to have.
Yeah, good for land that already
Stirring
fixes.
Wildwood. This land enters tapped. Add green and white, and 1 green and white until end of turn. This land becomes a 3/4 green and white elemental creature with reach. It's still land. This like blocks surprisingly not a lot. Unfortunately, there's some sets where like this is like, oh wow, how am I gonna get through a 3/4? But this is like a spacecraft set, and this can't really trade with any spacecrafts. So that's like kind of awkward. C+ for me.
Yeah, C+. Pretty good still. Then I love the art on these cards. This is really good.
Yeah, they're nice, yeah.
Strip Mine.
Strip Mine land. Tap to add colorless, and tap to sacrifice this land, destroy target land. That's. I feel like Ice Till Explorer is throwing me a little bit. I think this is bad. I think it's actually just bad.
Bucket list though, huh?
Yeah, bucket list. I think it's an F. Or rather, because of Ice Till Explorer specifically, it's a D-.
F. But if I get a green rare and this, which is like even it's never gonna happen. But if it happens, it's still not gonna be very good because you got a draw boat. But when it happens and I draw them, it's gonna be really cool. Is it? Oh my god, it's 2 land destruction per turn. Yes. F though. Unconsiderable. This land enters. Did you give it a D- because of that card existing, that rare existing?
Yep. Yep, it's gonna happen.
You're fucking with me now, Scotty, right?
No, D-. It's gonna happen. We're gonna
first, to get this, you're gonna...
It's also because I also think that card's good and you don't. So I think that's a big difference.
But you're gonna see this like maybe once, right? Maybe once, and then
you want to fight about it,
and then you gotta see the green rare. Okay, it's unconsiderable. It's a land cave. What the fuck, man? Oh, Jesus Christ! Like there's this thing where we don't give commons better grades because of rares, but this is like hyper mythic rare. And you give it better rare because of a rare. We don't give commons higher grades because of rares.
Well, I mean, but one is still unplayable, and the other one I can put in my deck sometimes.
Sunken Citadel, Land Cave. This land enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Tap, add 1 mana of the chosen color. You can tap it, add 2 mana of the chosen color, spend its mana to activate abilities of land sources. That's good. That is good. You are going... It fixes. And that's it. Very nice. C. Plus.
Yeah, C for Sunken Citadel.
I'm on a C+. I love playing different shit in... I love splashing with in this set and I didn't even play it.
Swamp Yard. Swamp Yard is land, and you can tap to add green. Or sorry, it looks green. Tap to add colorless, and tap to regenerate target insect, rat, splitter, or squirrel. Thanks, Art.
Insects. There's 8 insects.
Oh, Swarm Yard. Oh, Swamp Yard is a card too, right?
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Gosh. Okay. Wow. Okay, and regenerate means the next time it would destroyed this turn. Instead, tap it from combat and heal all damage from it. Hachimachi. So insects.
There's 8 common insects.
Yeah, there's a lot of. That's actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. The insects specifically.
It doesn't work with sacrifice. Regenerate doesn't work with sacrifice, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
I think I'm taking this at like a D+, and ceiling could be like a C.
Yeah. Ceiling can be like a B-, man.
Sure, that's fine.
And I'm taking it as a C.
Okay, that's pretty dang strong. I mean, it's free to tap and. Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's free to tap. That's actually kind of nuts. I'll just join your grade. I think that's way more accurate.
Yeah. It's
like you can just put this in your deck with like 3 insects, and so just sometimes those will be super insects.
Can I just tell you how many? There's 7 uncommon insects and 8 common insects. Everything is black green, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of insects.
That's a ton of insects.
Jesus. The rain generator. Tap for colorless, 2 and a tap. You may put a basic land card from your hand on a battlefield tapped. No, F. I'm gonna just put it on the battlefield. Just put it there. Not for 3 mana, just put it there. F.
Thespian Stage, land. Tap to add colorless, 2 and tap. This land becomes a copy of target land, except it has this ability, F.
Wandering Fumarole. It's an easy land that enters tapped. For 2 blue and a red. Until end of turn, this land becomes 1/4. With 0, switch this creature's power and toughness at the end of turn. Much worse than some previous things. The cool thing is like when if they switch it and you deal like any amount of damage to it, it's always gonna die. If they put an instant speed spell on it, because at one point it's gonna be a 4/1. It's still fine, like a C+. C+, still C+.
Yeah, C+ for me as well. I mean, at least it can hit on an empty board.
Oh, and we are done with that. Now onto this. Just a couple of special guests.
10 special guest cards.
We're rarely gonna see them. Deafening Silence. For a white, it's an enchantment. Each player can't cast more than 1 non-creature spell each turn. You just lost a card. F.
Robe of Stars. 1 and a white. Oh, gosh, reading this is hard. It's an artifact equipment. It has equip creature gets +3
+0
+3.
+0 +3.
Is that an activated ability? It is, right? Equip 1,
yes.
And I hate these.
It's not so hard, man. Come on.
1 and a white for equip creature phases out. I also actually I think this is also an F. I don't think this is worth it. F.
I mean, 0/3 is quite a lot, and being always able to protect it, it's fine. No, I think it's fine here, this one. I'm on a D+. Equip 1 is low. Nexus of Fate for 5 and double blue. Take an extra turn after this one. If this card would be put into graveyard from anywhere, reveal this card and shuffle it into its owner's library instead. Why do we have to reveal it? Okay. So you can do it any amount of, like, go to one card, left the eye, and do it billion times. 7 mana is way too much to pay for an extra turn in limited. This is like a D minus,
D minus, yeah. Nexus of Fate is not good.
not limited card.
Bad. Paradox Haze. 2 and a blue for an enchant player. At the beginning of enchanted player's first upkeep each turn, that player gets an additional upkeep step after this step. This is for things that trigger an upkeep. There's not enough in the set. This is an F.
F. You don't draw cards on your upkeep. Darkness.
You want to know a fun fact? You want to know a fun fact about Paradox Haze? This was my first Moto account name. It was Paradox Haze.
This was your first?
Yep, my first Moto account that I opened was named Paradox Haze.
Oh. Pretty cool.
Fun fact.
Darkness. For black, it's an instant. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn. Nah. F.
Black Fog.
Black Fog. Fog not good in limited.
Yep.
You can imagine
Megas-
situations where opponent attacks with everything, because that's a normal thing to do. Like attack with everything when opponent has like huge board. Like everybody does that, right? And then you kill them. Yeah, that's how games go in limited. So yeah.
I think Fog is legitimately a playable Magic card in overrun sets, and that's a sideboard card.
Okay.
Megas the Moon. 2 and a red for a non-basic lands or mountains. This is an F.
F. Burgeoning. Whenever an opponent plays a land, it's an enchantment. Whenever an opponent plays a land, you may put a land card from your hand on a battlefield for only a single green. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna pay a full card and 1 mana to play my lands from my hand. I'm just gonna play them. F.
Burgeoning is F. Green Sun Zenith. The Green Sun Zenith is X and a green for search your library for a green creature card with mana value X or less, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. Shuffle Green Sun Zenith into its owner's library. It doesn't really matter how bomby your bombs get. Paying 1 extra for them is pretty bad. That being said, if you have like 3 bomby bombs, I guess you can run it. I still think there's an F.
An F?
No, this is D minus.
No, I think it's okay. Like sometimes, I think this set is gonna be pretty rampy and so on, and I think you're gonna be having some key cards, like a couple of key cards to get your synergy going. In this set, I think it's fine. I think it's like a D plus. D. No, I think it's D. Like paying 1 extra is really bad, but sometimes you have really important things that you want to cut. So okay, it's not a free. Oh my god, did you just say free curve filler? What, you're gonna play a 1-drop on turn 2, a 2-drop on turn 3? This is like this is gonna be the worst thing if it's a curve filler. This is like you gotta get a synergy piece or something. Gotta get a freaking 5-drop with this or something. 3-drop that's super important or shit like that. Like a D. Playable. Sliver Overlord for all the mana. 5 in total. You get a 7/7. For 3 mana, search your library for a sliver card, reveal that card, put it into your hand and shuffle. For 3 mana, gain control of target sliver. It's a 5 mana 7/7 that you need to pay all mana for. Just don't. F.
F.
I think I'm never gonna see this on the opponent's side. People have grown out of this shit.
Warping Whale. 1 and a colorless for an instant. Choose 1. Exile target creature power or toughness 1 or less. Counter target sorcery spell. Or create a 1/1 Eldrazi Scion creature token. It has sacrifice this token. Add colorless. F.
What? Oh, green. I forgot it's a green creature card. Oh, an F. This is an F. How did I forget about that? Because I know I gave it F before. There it was somewhere. Oh, and Green Sun Zenith is just an F. Yeah, it's just an F. It's never a playable card. That's it. Warping Zone is instant. Exalted creature power. Translate. No, what do you give it? The Warping Veil?
F.
Yeah, everything kind of really sucks.
It doesn't matter. It's uncastable.
Oh my god, it's uncastable. F. It's literally uncastable, yeah. And that's it. Fucking less than 10 hours, man. Is that really the truth?
Yep. Yep.
Less
Wow, we
than...
finished this like... It was like 7 hours.
No, no, it's not. Like
Well,
yesterday...
we were an hour late yesterday. My stream yesterday, when we ended, was like 5 hours or something.
Nah,
So.
it was probably 6 yesterday. Or 5 and 30 at least.
Okay, so like 9 hours.
Less than 10, Scotty. Like, let's not push it. Like, less than 10 is crazy. This is the first time that we had less than 10. And we didn't rush through it. It's just like these special guests are like colorless lands. Like, who cares? They're horrible, most of them. I thought it was gonna be a lot more because of the stations. This is crazy. Okay. We're gonna, by the way, we're gonna make a Twitter and Reddit post with some of our Fight Lab things. We're also gonna have like top commons and uncommons, so you can see it all in a nice picture. And thanks to Han, Scotty's better half, and we're gonna see like the cards that we think are gonna be underrated and overrated for each color. We do it for each color, right?
Yeah. Yes. No. It's just one underrated, one over.
Ah, just one underrated and one overrated. Oh, the underrated is gonna be for me like a G. It's all gonna be green. I think it's gonna be. I gotta check, but I think it's maybe gonna be Gene Pollinator.
Is it just gonna be Gene Pollinator? Okay.
Yeah.
Do it now though. Yeah, you're gonna log off now. You do it now.
Sorry, what?
Do it now. Do it now. Like the one you log off.
I can't. No way.
You can't.
Huh?
You have to go like literally in the next 15 minutes.
Look. I have like 2 coaching sessions, and I have to walk the dog. I gotta walk the dog right away.
Okay. Well, after you finish,
I can do it.
It takes like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it takes 10 for me. 10 for me.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be after that.
Okay.
Like, I don't have time for it now. There's no way. I have a coaching session in half an hour, and I gotta walk the dog. There's no way.
So you're gonna walk the dog first.
But after that...
What if we took longer? You were just gonna quit?
What?
You were so confident that we're gonna finish.
No, I would not walk the dog then. Which would not be nice. Be nice. But I was confident. I was also extremely confident. I thought we were gonna finish 20 minutes ago. That was my prediction.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. I would walk her later, I guess, but I would ask one of my students if I can walk the dog or something. But I knew. I was like, for sure. Like, we have 2 colors left, man. We roll. Alright, everybody. This has been Edge of Eternities set review. Gonna transfer you all to Scotty. Tomorrow
I'm quitting. Don't do it.
Scotty's quitting. You go wherever you wanna go. And oh baby.